There is a silent thief in your life. It doesn't break down your door or pick your pocket. Instead, it slowly, quietly, slips into your bank account every single day and steals the future value of your money. Today, we unmask that thief. In our first episode, we explored the incredible power of compound interest. A force that builds your wealth over time. But there is an opposing force. A financial villain working against you. Have you ever felt it? That nagging sense that even though the number in your bank account is the same, it somehow feels like less. A gallon of milk costs more. A tank of gas costs more. The lunch special you used to buy for $10 is now $14. This isn't just a feeling. It's a reality. Your money is losing its power. And if you don't understand why, you risk working your entire life, only to find your savings aren't enough. Let's travel back to 1990. Imagine a loving grandfather named Arthur. He's just had his first grandchild, Sarah. To celebrate, he opens a savings account for her and deposits a generous sum, $20,000. In his mind, this money is a life-changing gift. It's enough to buy a brand new, reliable car, or pay for a huge chunk of her future college education. He pictures her, years from now, using this gift to get a head start in life. He locks the certificate of deposit away, feeling proud and secure in the legacy he's providing. For decades, that money sits, safe and untouched. Now, fast forward to today. Sarah is in her early 30s and she receives the $20,000 her grandfather left for her. It's a wonderful, heartfelt gift. But when she goes to buy that new car, she's in for a shock. The same type of car her grandfather envisioned now costs over $40,000. That life-changing sum barely covers a down payment. The money didn't shrink. The number is still $20,000. But its power, its ability to purchase things in the real world, has been cut in half. Arthur wasn't robbed by a person. He was robbed by a concept. A concept we call inflation. Inflation is the secret, behind-the-scenes reason that the value of money decreases over time. It's the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services rises. When you hear that inflation is at 3%, it means that, on average, a basket of items that cost you $100 last year will cost you $103 this year. It's a silent tax on your savings. It punishes savers and rewards debtors. Arthur's mistake wasn't a lack of generosity. It was keeping his money in a form that couldn't outrun this silent erosion. He saved his money. He didn't protect it. So how do we fight back? How do we protect our hard-earned cash from this invisible force? The answer lies in shifting our mindset from simply saving money to making our money grow. If inflation is a financial treadmill moving downwards, just standing still or saving cash in a low-interest account means you are slowly moving backwards. You have to move faster than the treadmill. You have to generate returns that are higher than the rate of inflation. This is where investing comes in. Think of it this way. Cash sitting in a bank account is like a block of ice on a warm day. It's safe, but it's slowly, inevitably melting. You can't stop it. But investing is like taking that block of ice and using its water to power a small water wheel. That wheel can then turn a generator, creating energy, or in this case, returns. You are transforming a static asset into a dynamic one. You are putting your money to work. There are many ways to do this. You can invest in assets that historically have the potential to grow faster than inflation. Things like stocks, which represent ownership in companies. As these companies raise their prices to keep up with inflation, their revenues and profits can also grow, which can increase the value of your stock. You can invest in real estate. As the cost of living goes up, so do rents and property values. In future episodes, we will explore all of these tools, from stocks to real estate, in great detail. The key takeaway today is the principle. Your money must be in the race, not sitting on the sidelines. The goal set by most central banks, like the Federal Reserve in the United States, is to keep inflation around 2% per year. This is considered a healthy level for a growing economy. It encourages people to spend and invest, rather than hoard cash that is losing value. But even at that healthy 2%, the effect is devastating over time. At 2% inflation, the purchasing power of your money will be cut in half in just 36 years. At 3%, it happens in 24 years. This isn't a hypothetical problem for some distant future. It's happening right now, to the money in your wallet and in your savings account. But this knowledge is not a reason for fear. It is a reason for action. Understanding inflation is like being handed the decoder ring for your financial life. You can now see the hidden force at play. You understand that the numbers you see on price tags and in your bank account are only half the story. The other half is what that money can actually buy. In our first episode, we saw how compound interest can build a fortune over time. Now, you understand the critical challenge to that growth. Your mission is simple. You must ensure that your money is compounding at a rate that is significantly higher than the rate at which inflation is eroding it. This is the central equation for building real, lasting wealth. It's not just about earning more. It's about making what you have worth more tomorrow than it is today. You are now equipped with one of the most important pieces of financial wisdom there is. Use it. Protect your future. Make your money work, not melt.